What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to unbox the koenigsegg 1.1. It's called, really, I know in real life they call them also the koenigsegg Agera RS. I seen it titled that online, but as far as the AUTOart actual item name, it's the koenigsegg 1.1. So but anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and get with the unboxing. We'll start and get right to it. I got my trusty box cutter. I got my scissors. I got a screwdriver in case the model needs to have screws unscrewed. I'm just gonna apply my box cutter right there. Pretty easy. That's done. Doing the same thing on this side. Okay, that's almost done. Actually, let me make sure I'm capturing this right. Alright, and on this side, I think I gotta come from this way. Yeah, tape is kind of loose there. A little dark. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, this item, even though it just came out, it actually, the release date from AUTOart was June 25th, 2018. I actually had pre-ordered this, and it just so happens that on June 25th I contacted the seller and I asked them if the item was ready to be shipped out. He actually told me that they were under shipped and that I would have to wait literally like a whole nother month. Then I noticed that on the related items it was the same one, and it was basically listed by diecast models wholesales.com, who they've been around for a lot. I've gotten a couple items from them, and things have been okay. You know what I'm saying? I have no complaints really. One time they did send me the wrong model. They did offer to exchange it back immediately, which was one of those Maybachs over there, but I just opted to keep it because I wound up liking it. So it's really no complaints as far as them. Shouldn't be no issues here. But anyway, so I had my pre-order, so the seller gave me two options: wait a month or just get refunded, and that was it. And I told them just refund me, and I went ahead and just bought it directly from Diecast Models. It's weird. It's like, I noticed they listed it and it had 2 sold and he had 8 left. He listed a quantity of 10, and then literally, like, I wrote to the seller, and 20-30 minutes later when the seller responded to me, the quantity was literally like 8 sold and only 2 left. So this was number 9. So I almost didn't even get this one. These things are selling out at an insane rate, and they're projected to skyrocket. But anyway, so we have the actual item, out of this, the box actually cut open, but I see the item. It's a lot of bubble wrap, so I can't really tell what we actually have still. Okay, so far so good, guys. I just saw what I wanted to see in the item box, which is this right here, koenigsegg 1.1, guys. All right, and this is pretty cool. Good old favorite AUTOart. So here we go, guys. This is honestly a model that I've been looking forward to for a while now, and the reason is because if you guys can tell already, I have a couple koenigsegg Ageras already. I have basically that, the red Agera, silver and blue Agera, and then I have but you can see it much. This, I'm using a GoPro, by the way, and it doesn't have flash, and but yeah, it's there. I'll try to get better look at it later. But yeah, I have another egg, as they say, another koenigsegg, and that's a CCX in black. I used to have it in orange, and oh man, I had a desperate moment a while back, and I wound up selling it, guys. And I wound up selling it for $300. I was desperate, didn't want to do it. I listed some of my rare items, and that's the one that sold right away. These will always sell right away, but at the time I sold it, it wasn't fully rare like that yet. You could still like rebuy it back at that price in a way, but then a couple years went by, and I never actually, I'm actually going to use the scissors to cut this tape, because there's a lot of tape here going all the way around. So we'll go ahead and do that. Anyway, so I wound up selling my orange one, my orange CCX, and I definitely regret doing that. I'm not too proud that I sold my CCX for $300, because I would literally pay to get that back at that price today. So if anybody out there actually has the CCX, okay, and is willing to sell it to me at that price, please do make sure to comment and tell me. Now let me show you guys the problem I'm having. Basically, the way that it's packed, it's almost like I got no choice but to cut it here, but I'm just going to try to make my own little lift, little type of, a piece of this bubble wrap, because I want to actually keep this item in the bubble wrap. I don't want to like completely you know, there's no need really for me not to take it out the bubble wrap, because it protects the box from UV rays, and it could just preserve the box condition for a long time. I'm not necessarily a box collector, but I do like having and keeping my models with the box in the most closest to the new condition possible. Okay, guys, just so you guys understand what I'm doing right now, I'm basically just cutting this to right here. Again, the whole point of my unboxing too, guys, is just to kind of show you guys like the best way, because some people, they just rush through this process. I don't like rushing, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down for 2 seconds just so I can cut a nice piece. I'll show you guys exactly what it is. There we go. So I'm just cutting basically like a little gate of bubble wrap over here, the same size as the AUTOart box, you know, gate. You know, I'm being very careful not to scratch the actual cover or anything like that. So basically this is what I have here. I just kind of just cut my own little, you know what I'm saying, my own little lifty thing over here so I can keep the box in here. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down right quick so I can work with both my hands a little bit better. I'm just gonna peel this back a bit. I don't have to completely unbox this. I just gotta peel that back a bit, just enough right there, just to have enough ability to open up the sleeve. So I'm just gonna bring the box out a bit. Okay, guys, try to find an easy way to do this without trying to make it, you know, without damaging the box, okay, or your sleeve. So sometimes they're kind of pesky and tight in there. So okay, so here we go. We got that. You got, man, it's kind of actually very tight in here, dude. Not too much, but you know, sure enough, it's coming out. I'm interested to see if this brings a certificate of authenticity, and I don't think that it does, guys. Okay, nope. So I got this out the box, guys. It does not bring a certificate of authenticity. It does bring these instructions that we can see right here. I think it's the same ones from the Agera. Just the typical instructions on how to, like, you know what I'm saying, just pretty much just how to like open the door, how to install the roof, you know, things like that, you know. So for you guys that got these, it's just pretty much the same thing as last Agera. I do see that the spoiler goes up and down. This is new though, you know. We got a working spoiler here, guys. Pretty cool. It is telling me that I need a screwdriver to unscrew the screws. I do have a key right there, and then I do have to also take this piece off. Okay, so we're gonna do this right now. I'm just gonna peel this piece a little bit. I'm gonna try not to break this piece of foam. A lot of times you buy this pre-owned, and then that piece is already like broken off, you know. And it's not a good thing. It's not a big deal. You can even find another one and cut one yourself, but you know, like I said, it's all about preserving the item in the most pristine condition that it is. So here we go, guys. I'm about to unravel this. Actually, no, wait, I can't. I have to put the little side thingy over here. So here we go, guys. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna make sure I don't have no debris. And there go my Xbox. No debris of any other, you know, material on it, because I don't want to make the line of this too thick. All right, here we go, guys. So that's done. Actually, my roof is falling on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it right off right now, and we're gonna head and install it right off the bat. Okay. Off the bat, guys, I gotta tell you that this is quite an impressive model. I am blown away, guys. Okay, it is just really nice looking. I love everything about this model off the rip. You know, I'm gonna put the camera down right quick because I'm gonna try to very carefully install this. I'm gonna refer back to my instructions right here. So sure enough, my instructions were saying that I have to put the back piece first and snap in the front. Is that right? I mean, because I believe on the other, oh yeah, it is like this. It definitely is like this. So here we go. So I will open the doors just at that while I do this. I just call me crazy, but I feel like it's more safer that way. So I will push this back, and yeah, it's telling me to snap it into place. Not really snapping into place though. Let me try to see. Maybe I need to put a little bit more pressure. It's not okay. There it is. It's done. There it is. So is it really secure there? Okay, this is magnets. Okay, so that's this. They made this different. Before it was 2 snap points there. Now it's just magnets. So it's not gonna like fully stay super tight down there as we're used to seeing on the CCXs or even the other Agera. So they did change that a bit, you know. So that's definitely different. Nonetheless, I got the roof installed. So next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unscrew it.